Welkom bij Wat de S, de show waar we de spotlights wereldwijd richten op de meest spraakmakende shows en events. Van exclusieve BTS-beelden tot one-on-one gesprekken met de makers en sterren van de show en of event. Wij brengen jou alles voor, tijdens en na het spektakel. Zijn jullie er klaar voor? Ik ben Ginita Sunaina. Laten we direct beginnen. Van harte welkom, Mr. Nasir Syed. Most welcome, sir. Thank you so much for giving your time.
Thank you so
and
much.
It's our pleasure having
Thank
you here.
Thank you so much.
Nogmaals, van harte welkom, Mr. Nasir
Thank
Syed. Before we start the interview, I'm going to give you a small explanation how we will start it and how it will go.
Yeah.
And if you're ready, let's start.
Let's start.
We have separated our interview in 5 small parts to make it easier for our audience to follow. So before I start every part, I will explain to you this is what part.
Yeah.
So one part of our show is that we don't want anyone to blame us, so we have kept the questions in your own hands.
Okay.
As you can see, we have question papers laid down for you.
All right.
And it all depends on you which one you choose, and those questions will be asked to you, sir.
You mean to say these are the questions?
Yeah, so these are the question
But
papers.
It's all written. What is? I have to pick.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone, anyone I can pick.
Anyone, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
This one, thank you. So the questions are written
Oh.
here. What
Okay.
else?
I don't want you're going to ask me questions with this.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
That is just for the promotion purposes. Oops.
All right. Good luck to me.
And me. No problem. Let's start the
All right.
race. Are you ready?
Please.
Yes. I just want to explain to our audience is the show happened yesterday, and we still have the privilege to end the time with Mr. Nasir that he came, but because of all the rush and the adrenaline, the voices might be a bit gone. Please excuse us, for that. But we will do our best to bring you the best. So
Yes,
thank you so much,
I have.
audience.
Yeah. I have actually lost my voice since yesterday.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
it
says
was a-
enough about what kind of show it was, huh?
Yeah. Sure.
So before I start asking you the questions, I want you to actually explain what is DSBK, but in a small format without revealing too much.
Yeah, the DSBK is very small format, is the Superbike Racing.
Oh,
It's
wow.
as simple as that. If anybody knows like what is superbiking, everybody will know like this is Superbike Racing.
A wonderful name also.
Thank
You choose the
Yeah,
name
yeah,
also
yeah. Because
yourself.
it is not I chose or something. It's a format of superbiking. Like if you're in Australia, it is called ASBK, Australian Superbike.
Yes.
Okay, so I kept it as the Superbike Racing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's if it is in Europe, it's called WSBK, World Superbike. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's always SBK stands for superbiking.
So you kept it as the way it is, but
Yeah.
with your own style also.
That's- yeah.
Wonderful. So if you're ready, let's begin.
Let's start.
So the first part are the new race questions, new event questions.
Okay,
So the first question from me to you, which you choose yourself,
okay.
is what has been the most rewarding part of organizing and managing this exciting racing event?
Most exciting for me, what is rewarding me is what I am. I'm a superbike racer. Beside my businesses, what I'm doing, this is my passion. I was been racing since last 12 years in Dubai, Bahrain, and Abu Dhabi, everywhere. So this race is something very big for me beside my businesses.
Yes.
Like whatever I have put my energy to business, I feel I put more energy to my superbiking.
Yes.
Physical, mental, on everything. I'm as passionate about my racing.
Yeah, we have all seen that, and I've experienced it personally. So that is so true. It's all passion and all, all. You don't even want to miss out one point,
Oh,
and that is
of course,
wonderful,
yes.
and that's why the event
Thank
became
you.
so wonderful, which the audience will see at the last part of the show. So keep on watching. The second question is, what are the main themes or messages you hope the audience takes away from yesterday's event?
Oh, this is the message for entire Middle East for me. It's not only limited to UAE, to entire Middle East. As I before also I think we spoke to each other. Like if this sport if it exists where it's in Europe or it's from Far East like Malaysia or these places, between Malaysia and Europe, the
Yes.
sport is not available. So what we do as a racer, if we have a capability, where do we go? We go to the Europe or we go to the Malaysia.
Yes.
So being a racer, I learned my superbiking in Dubai. Though I'm a
In Dubai itself?
yes, exactly, yeah. When we were kids, we were not racing actually, but we were a bike enthusiast. Yeah, so blood in our blood, the racing is there in our blood. Yeah, so I wanted to escalate to the different level. So I started biking here, 600 class. Then I went to 1000 class. So then I started racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anybody who's the message to the country or in entire Middle East, like if you have any talent in your motorbike racing, which is superbike racing, please join us, DSBK. We have an academy. If somebody is passionate, but he doesn't know how to ride a bike, how to race a bike, I mean to say, how to race a bike, we have an academy. We'll get him into our academy and train him. If he has a potential to become a racer, there you go. Contact us.
So that is the passion we are talking about.
Yeah.
Mr. Nasir opened the doors for everyone, every talent person, everyone who has that passion for racing in the Middle East. And DSBK, Mr. Nasir, is the one to connect
Yes.
for learning, for racing, for everything. Passion is definitely shown. The third question for you is, what role did each key player, like sponsors, rider, organizers, have in making this event happen?
The key points for any sponsor or rider or team owner.
Yes.
Okay, this segment was never before. It was a segment for if you make a movie launch or if you make a one concert, they are sponsors and so on and so. Yeah, like when you say, if like some singer comes to Dubai, okay, where it be British singer or where it be Indian singer or Pakistani or anywhere
Dutch.
from the world, Dutch, yeah,
Yes.
Dutch singer. When they come, they look for a sponsor. One day event, 7 to 9, finish.
Yes.
Okay, whatever you do, marketing, it's very limited. Whereas racing, you have a championship. You have 12 races in a year.
Yes.
That is between 6 months. Okay, the exposure what we get for the sponsors, team owners, and the riders, it is immensely huge, right?
Yes.
So practice, race practices every month, races every month, and the continuation of the advertisement, the marketing is huge. It's huge. And this is what we do. Like racers are happy, they're getting the name in the market, they get the sponsors. And we as an organizer, we get the sponsors because this race is not only 1 day race, it's a 6 months race.
Yes,
Like if
indeed.
you have seen MotoGP, there are 18 races,
Yes.
and F1, they have 22 races.
Yeah.
So whereas we have 12 races,
12 races.
because the Middle East circuits are very less here, so that's why we are 12. Maybe we go to the Europe, one round in Europe, something like that. That's for the future. But what exposure get by the sponsors and the riders and for the team owners, immensely huge.
Yes.
And they can't even think like, oh, is it? It's not only one race.
No.
No, it's 12 races. Yeah. So now you can imagine like, what they get out of this.
Yeah, so each key player has an immense role. And each
100%.
key role player, they are all connected with each other because without the other one, it wouldn't
That's
be
right,
there.
yeah.
And
This-
you're the key of each key players.
And not each K players. My main intention to give back to the sponsors, give back to the riders. That is my intention. Like whatever we do, we need to give back to the sponsors whatever biggest possible. This one, it's not a movie show or a movie launch or it's a concert, not a 1 day concert, not a 3 hours concert. This is from morning to evening, entire live stream,
Yes.
everything. So one sponsor can imagine like if I invest in this, what exposure am I going to get? If it is DSBK Middle East Championship, what I'm going to get? So this is what he have to compare himself. I'm
Yes.
sure like I'm not going anywhere wrong. Okay, I'm at the track. So I think more sponsor will fall onto our DSBK championship.
Definitely.
Yes.
So the next question is, how were the top riders and the celebrities for the celebrity round selected for yesterday's event?
Oh, it is not as a top riders and the celebrities or something. Basically, for February, it's called Celebrity Round. So
Okay.
I wanted to bring a few celebrity, so the entire country will come to watch them, and they watch
show.
race. Okay, and the riders, they're not selected for that particular day. It is for the championship. There are 23 riders for the full championship of 6 months, 12 races, where they have to race all 12 races. For them, this round, yesterday's round, was very special. They could see the celebrity could see the racers. Okay, it's a give and take.
Yes.
Okay, so something which is very exciting. The young kids of UAE, they loved it most because they never experienced this before. They were experiencing, but celebrity with the racers, this is for the first time. Okay,
Indeed.
that also gave me a lot of kind of excitement and the engagement. Like, nothing went anything wrong. uh, I'm so glad that no injuries, no many accidents, and in race every time the crash happens, but
Yeah,
all are
scary,
fine. I'm so
yeah.
happy that everything went well.
I feel that's scary. Like I also want to race, but
Soon.
I have to come to your academy for that.
Yes.
So I'm joining. Who's gonna join with me?
Yeah.
Come on.
If you're joining, you'll be the first person from the industry. Yeah.
I want to join definitely. I love the way the passion brought you this whole topic, this whole event, and it's not just a small thing. It's one of the biggest things.
Of course, yes.
It was never there. It didn't existed, and you with your passion and dedication, and of course,
Yeah.
hard work. But I think you give your whole soul to it.
I'm sure.
You put this together, and how, so with God's grace and your hard work, dedication, it's wonderful. And I feel like the audience and people should be inspired by this. Like, if you want something, be like Mr. Nasir, because he has this dedication, his passion, he has his businesses, but he didn't forget to live also and follow his soul and his passion. So please
Thanks,
be
yeah.
like him, and the world will be much better.
I'm sure. Hard work pays off, isn't it?
Yes, true. The last question of this particular part is, so this is a major event
Okay.
in the world of motorsport.
Yeah.
How do you see this legacy of this race impacting the future of this region? So actually, we already spoke about
Exactly.
this. So yeah, it was not there, and he created it.
This was my main intention. Being an Indian, okay, I'm a biker. I will have a passion to race. Everything is there, and I'm giving the platform to the young kids of UAE and the Middle East.
And
As-
worldwide.
Worldwide, anybody can come here, and the legacy what I'm leaving is I'm the one who started superbiking. Everybody they drive car, but
normal
they drive
bikes,
car, they race cars, but bikes never,
Never.
never in Middle East. I mean to say. So now there is a platform for any biker. If he thinks he's fast and he's good enough to participate in the superbike racing, I think he should be one to come to me and say that I want to race, and how can you help me to race? And I'm the one to help you all the way. If you have a potential, if you have a talent, then definitely you'll be the one to race in superbike racing.
So putting Middle East on the radar. But apart from that, which I have already mentioned a few times, is it's actually not only Middle East. Yes, he has put it on the Middle East. He has put it on the radar. He is giving everyone a chance to participate, to learn, to get, follow their passion. But it's a worldwide championship. It's in the Middle East Championship, but it's worldwide in a
Yeah.
sense. There are teams, worldwide teams. So Italy, Swiss,
America, the riders are coming from US, the riders are coming from Europe, the riders are coming from Australia, India, Japan. All these riders are coming. So it is not, the championship is called Middle East,
Middle East.
but the competitors can come from anywhere in the world. If you're a racer, if you want to race in Middle East Championship, the American Moto America, the champions there who's riding there, they wanted to race in Middle East because they wanted to be a part of Middle East also. Like, if you're a good talent, if you have a good talent, then definitely you want to participate everywhere.
Yes.
It's like if you have a competition of running race.
Yes.
Okay, you will not stop for your own country. you will promote yourself to the Asian country, you will promote to the World Olympics. Okay, so he's not going to stop anywhere, nobody can stop him. So he will go and he will participate in all the events, all the racing events, and this is what it is.
Yes. So I'm thankful to you that you corrected me, because this is what I tried explaining, that there are multiple countries.
Exactly, yeah.
But I said World Ride Championship and you
Yeah.
totally corrected me. This is the passion you can see with Sir. So
Yes.
that's wonderful. This was the first part. The second part we are following now is the nostalgia journey
Yeah.
questions. So when did you realize that motorsport was the path you wanted to take? And what was it that made you passionate about racing? Sorry to interrupt. I will ask this question again, but this is literal.
Okay.
Like, you choose the question paper
Yeah.
and everything we are already covering. See,
Okay, yeah,
we
exactly,
don't know, so it's
exactly, yeah.
coming back
Yeah.
luckily. So yeah, when did you realize that racing was the path you wanted to take? I think from childhood, as you said.
Basically, the country I'm coming from India. So every time when we go to the college, we have our own bike, because young kids, they don't like to travel in buses and other means of transport. So every kid, they have a passion to have their own motorbike. It's small motorbike, not like a superbikes. It's like a
Yeah.
100 cc,
Yes.
150 cc
Yes.
max. So these days now
That-
200 plus CR come already. So those days I had my Suzuki, that was 100 cc, and I used to enjoy my biking. And biking in the sense, not only biking, wanted to race all time. Like,
Already.
I wanted to be a little faster than this guy, this guy, this guy. So the passion was there since beginning. But when I came to Dubai, when I started my business, I could afford the superbike. So I bought the superbike and I went out on the streets, and I realized, like, yes, I got little money for myself, my family, everything, but the ride what I had today was not safe enough, because the ride was in 600, the way I drove and I rode the bike and came back, I realized, no, I should limit myself, I should not take this risk. And somebody told me, like, in Dubai there's an autodrome where you can ride bike that's very safe. So when I came there and the race was taking place, and I was super excited, I said, can I ride here? Then my first question was, can I also ride here? He said, yes, this is made for you guys to learn and go to join the academy and so and so. Then I started doing that. By then, I was good enough to race. There's a lot of my friends, they said, why don't you race? Because you have a good pace. I said, do you think I can really race? Then how to join the race? He said, you just have to have the race license, then you can race. I got the race license within 2 months.
Wow.
Yes. And the next season, I joined the race. And from then, 2012, I'm a racer.
Wow. So I have a long journey to go.
I know it's all depends on you, like how good you are. Like if you're a singer, somebody will tell you, you sing good. So are you really, you're telling me, like, I'm a good singer? Then you get the confidence.
Yes.
Then you go to some other place, like, I want to sing. So in the concert, I'm in the gathering. When you sing, people will appreciate you. That is your key point to pick up from
Pick
there.
up from
This
there.
is there in me. So I need to give more time for this. Then you will be a singer one day. That's how it is.
So that is how you have to follow your passion, guys. Wow. I'm like totally inspired and already pumped up of yesterday's event still. That adrenaline, the
Yeah.
sounds, it's still
The speed,
yeah.
tire
It's going in my
burns,
mind, yeah. What role has failures or setbacks played in your journey as a racer or organizer? How do you keep moving forward?
Oh, if your question was what I lost and what I'm going to get, what I lost is it's a huge loss I have made myself, because I'm a racer. I wanted to race all the time. Uh, it didn't happen with me. I'm really sad that in my own racing I cannot race because I'm an organizer. Conflict of interest. This is what I feel very bad. I wanted to see myself that I'm
Yes.
racing, which is not happening. And I don't know if I keep doing this, the Middle East Championship, when I'm going to race. I have no idea when I'm going to race. I don't know anybody else who is going to organize, like, as a competitor with me. Maybe I can race at that time. That is the saddest part of my racing. That, I don't want to give a end to my racing. I want to do more racing.
So
Okay.
if we take a Dutch team, can we take you as a rider
No,
too? No.
not in my own event, which is DSBK Middle East Championship. If
Oh,
you want me to race in Dutch,
then we
then I can
can.
come there and race.
Okay, so that is the
Yes,
conflict.
this is the conflict of interest of, because I'm the race organizer, and but good thing is, because of me, the entire Middle East is getting the chance
Oh,
to
so you
race. Oh
sacrificed
yes, of course, yeah,
also.
yeah.
So guys and the youngsters and the people and everyone, a lot has been given up for you. So come join the academy, take your chance because Mr. Nasir
Yes.
didn't have that in his time, and now he has created it. So you should all come this way, definitely. So the next
That's
question is, yeah, now the next question, reflecting on your career, what advice would you give to someone just starting out in the racing world or event organizing because you're doing both? So
yeah. Event organizing was like I wanted to promote this business into different level. I'm a racer, and the event is also mine because this country didn't understand that there is a scope for the superbike racing. That's why nobody have elevated to next level.
yes.
So being a racer and the businessman, I had two in one. So I wanted to do the racing and plus the organizing. So I'm successful in organizing. Being a racer, yes, 12 years I'm successful. I've been won a lot of trophies and events. I did it good. I showcased to the entire world
You're
that
still rocking it,
yes,
so
it is something which I have tried, which is happening, which is recognized by the people. I'm glad that I'm doing a good job.
now mark my words, with God's grace, his hard work and passion, he will take over the world. So the Netherlands, I want to tell you, I need a team Netherlands, a team Dutch in this
Inch.
championship also. So sponsors, people, carry on, connect, slide in the DMs, connect with us through the official website, official contact link, which will be given to you also. Connect with us because we have to participate it because we are also part of the Middle East Championship. We have to. I have started it, and with Sir's blessings, we are allowed to start a team also. So we have
See,
to talk about it.
this sport is something where you have a passion. People will think he's doing it for passion. It is not only for passion. I wanted to grow this sport in this country. Definitely, if you want to grow bigger, so you need support. Then definitely where the sponsors comes. Sponsors are the key important people for this event.
Yes.
Yeah, if it even if I have whatever passion, I cannot do everything what I want to do or
Yes.
what people wants to see.
Yeah.
So sponsors are the main key for the business.
Yes, so we are nothing without you. So
Yes.
join us en maak een team Nederland, mensen. Ik zeg het jullie, dit gaat een van de grootste racecourses worden, race championship worden. Dus we moeten er wel bij horen. The last question of this part is, when you are preparing for each race, what is the first thing you think about? Your bike, your strategy, or something else?
I think it's combined of everything. The bike is most important. The most very important is that to manage the event because it's a very risky sport. If you see like the speed what the racers are carrying about around 250 plus. Okay, so that is my main concern that my whoever the riders on the day they should
Safety.
be safe enough to go onto the track. The checking the bikes, checking their brakes and tires and the engine and everything, every single thing. That is my very main thing to look at. So I appoint four engineers, at least four engineers to check all 23 bikes. Everything is intact because it is their life in it. The racer, when he goes out, he should be free to ride the bike, then thinking, did I check my this, did I check my that? So we as an organizer, we make sure the bike is completely ready to go out and race it.
That is the most important thing because
Yes.
it's so important, the safety, the risk. I saw how they take the turns and going so low. You know, I was like, again, a bit Bollywood style filmy. I was like, I will do like turn, मैं ऐसे दिख जाती और गिर जाती, you know, like that would be my thing. So that's why I said, let me rehearse first
Yeah,
and then come.
mostly even if the biggest racer in the
Yeah.
world, like Rossi or Marquez
Yeah.
or Bagnaia, anyone, They crash so many times. They are the top number one in the world. They still crash because that is the limit what you carry.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a chance, like, whether you will crash or you will survive.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't off the throttle. You should be always on the throttle, whether it comes next what.
And that's so important, and that's so good about this event. I've seen it also. Is the safety is number one priority. Safety first. So what more do we want, sir? Nothing.
Yeah, no.
So we are going to the third part. This is a small part. It's a fun part. It's just to see language differences.
Okay.
So I will be giving a translation of a show or event about racing,
Yeah.
but in Dutch.
Okay.
So if you can guess the English translation of
Seriously?
it, yes. But we have hints. Maybe I will explain a bit
Okay.
or something. But this is
Okay.
the thing to see how
Okay.
the differences
Okay.
are.
I can't understand even my next city guy in India. We have so many different languages.
Yeah.
I will not understand my next city guy when he's talking. You're talking about Netherlands
Yeah,
Dutch?
but that is
Okay.
the fun factor
Let's go.
because then you realize and other words come out like yeah.
Let's go.
That's the fun
yeah.
factor. So the first one is de snelheidswedstrijd.
Again.
De snelheidswedstrijd.
It sounds like something to do with the height. Snow slides and heights.
It's
Slides, I mean falling.
no. This is the world famous ... racing event, one of the premier motorsports events worldwide.
It is the one of the most
Famous racing events, one of the premier motorsports events worldwide, and the translation of the snelheidswedstrijd literally is the speed battle.
Oh, it's high speed racing.
No, MotoGP.
Oh, sorry.
Kooi niet, but this is the fun.
I was
Yeah.
thinking in different. I was thinking about our race. I know, you said like it's a premier class. I know it's a MotoGP
Yes.
premier class. Then it cannot be that.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No problem. This is the fun factor.
Okay.
Het grote wielerfestijn.
Okay.
It's one of the most iconic and dangerous motorcycles races in the world.
You mean to say doing the wheelie like this?
That I don't know. It's in Dutch. The translation is het grote wielerfestijn, and it's all about it is one of the most iconic and dangerous motorcycle races in the world.
The Superbike is most dangerous in the world.
Yep.
Oh, you're talking about Isle of Man.
Yeah, the Isle
Oh,
of
the
Man.
road racing.
Yeah.
Okay. That's completely different than the circuit racing.
Yes.
Oh, that is most dangerous.
Yeah.
I'll never encourage anybody to do the
No?
Isle of Man. No. Exactly. That is not the sport I encourage anytime. It's like a death well.
Wow.
So we don't, the person who is going for that race, they have to kiss last kiss and go. Okay, so we'll not know whether they come back or not. I definitely don't encourage those kind of a sport. This is the race you have to do. Superbike racing on circuit.
Don't put your life at risk.
Exactly. It's not worth it.
So this is the fun factor about the Dutch part. No one ever guesses it because the languages are so
Exactly.
different.
This is
and
what I
then
said.
It's so broad.
I will
so-
not understand what my next city guy is talking. Just
Because-
wanted to guess
yes.
if it is possible because
Yeah.
I'm sure it cannot be out of racing. So definitely something to do with me.
There is one more, then we do the latest one.
Okay.
It's in Dutch, it's called Racen op de top. The translation of this Dutch is Racing on the Top.
Racing on the top.
And the name I will not mention. It is a legendary race where competitors ascend a mountain road to reach the summit.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
Racen op de top. Pikes Peak International Hill Climb.
It happens in India that the riders, they go to the mountain top hill, the toppest hill on the world, which is I think in Nepal.
Yeah.
Okay, so they go there where you don't have a lot of oxygen, you suffer.
And then again with
Yeah.
the racing, no, not
Yeah,
clever.
exactly.
No.
Not at all clever. Yeah.
No. So that was the last one, which I actually wanted to skip because I've never heard about it. So the next part is payback time. That's why in the beginning I said I'm scared too, because in this part you may ask me any question and I have to react to that. So I'm scared. Please don't make it too difficult.
No, I just want to make a very easy question for you.
Yes.
Like if Netherlands wanted to put their team into my DSBK,
Yes.
that will be great help for me. Okay, so I wanted to participation from the different part of world. So if you can promote this in Netherlands and bring me one team from Netherlands, that will be fantastic. Will you do it?
If it's in my hands, definitely. So guys, we have to do that and be the winning team also.
Yes.
Your girl over here is already winning. So, wij moeten nu ook onze talenten in onze kikkerlandje naar buiten brengen. Niet alleen in Europa, niet alleen in Amerika of in Azië, waar ik voornamelijk ben momenteel, maar ook in het Midden-Oosten. Middle East. Dus kom en laten we een team bij elkaar brengen. En dat ook even laten zien dat ons kikkerlandje, klein kikkerlandje is, maar dat we ook winnaars zijn. En dat we even deze championship gaan overroelen. Oké? Dus dat moeten we doen.
Well, is this a Vellora?
Overrulen. No, I said.
Vellora is the Italian word.
No, it sounded like that. I actually said we have a small. Our country is really small, so
Yeah.
we call it like a frog country because it's always rains.
Yeah.
The translation literal doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. So I said we as a small country we should also not only participate in Europe,
Yeah.
America, or
Yeah,
Asia.
okay.
I'm lots in Asia, as you guys know, but now also the Middle East,
Middle East, yeah.
Middle Oosten.
Okay.
So that is
Okay.
we have to come here and show that our small country can also take over the race
Yeah,
and
that's
win.
nice.
That's what I
Fantastic.
said.
Good one. Yeah.
So yeah, that is the payback time is gone.
Done.
So the other thing is because it's a show with a Dutch flavor,
Okay.
we're gonna take a selfie
Okay.
because this is a signature moment we
Okay.
have to
Yeah.
click and put together.
Perfect.
But when we take the selfie,
Yeah.
we are not gonna say cheese.
Okay.
We're gonna say the translation in Dutch,
Okay.
which is kaas.
Kaas.
Because it's kaas.
Cas. Okay.
Kaas is cheese in
Okay.
Dutch.
Done.
So the selfie is
Kaas.
We have a wall of fame in the Netherlands in our
Okay.
production house.
Okay.
So we would like you to give us a small message, write a small message, and we will put it on maybe with your own
Okay.
autograph also, and we will put it up in
Okay.
our office on the wall of fame.
Oh, wow. That would be nice.
So we got his autograph too.
Yes. So that's it. Dare
Thank
to
you
race
so-
DSBK Middle East Championship.
Thank you so much. So this of Mr. Nasir will be, we will be putting it up in our wall of fame in the Netherlands. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much.
We have a small gift from the Netherlands for you.
Thank you so much. That's so
So-
sweet of you. Thank you.
It's for what I asked.
Thank you, Netherlands.
Most welcome. And it's a pity, but the show has come to an end. This was all for now with Mr. Nasir Syed.
Oh, it's not come to an end. It's just a beginning.
Picture abhi baki hai meri dost.
Abhi baki hai mere dost.
Dit was het voor vandaag bij Wat de S, waar we je meenemen naar de meest exclusieve shows en events, exclusief en up close. Hebben jullie vragen of suggesties voor ons? Sluit ze in de DM of stuur ze in. En wie weet zie je jouw vraag in de volgende episode van Wat de S en stellen we die aan jouw favoriete persoon. Vergeet ook niet te liken en te subscriben en blijf ons supporten zoals altijd. Dank jullie wel en tot de volgende keer bij Wat de S, powered by Global Tara Entertainment.
Hi, I'm Nasir Syed. I'm from DSBK Middle East Championship. I'm the owner and the organizer of this event. And I'm thankful to Global Tara Entertainment who has hosted me and they are the one who's working for me. That is what AS.